What's happening, guys? My name is Anthony, and in today's video we're going to be doing another track guide at Silverstone. So first off, I'm going to take you around the track slowly and show you all the little details. Then I'll show you guys a quicker lap in real time so that you get to see exactly how the lap is supposed to flow. If you want to check out the setups, make sure to go to the pinned comment. There will be a link to my baseline spreadsheet. As I've said previously in previous videos, the setups right now, mainly time trial based setups, because that's all I've been working with. That's all I've had time to really work with everything else that I'm doing. So once I've updated all of those and I've learned more about setups, I will be changing those throughout the year, so don't worry about that. You'll always stay updated. And also, last thing, make sure to come back to the comment section down below and let me know how much time you were able to shave off thanks to this track guide. So let's get straight into the slow lap, and then I'll show you guys the hot lap in real. So coming up to the final corner now, or the final couple of corners. In the race, probably want to break about 100 meters. For qualifying, starting your lap, or if you're in time trial, once again, starting your lap, just carry a lot less speed. Just go very slowly so that you can really focus on the exit. So I usually am in third gear to start my laps. And then just try and get your foot on the throttle as smoothly as you can. Short shift up to fourth gear, and then just take that final corner there flat, and then you're starting the lap at Silverstone. So in the race, in quali, and in time trial, of course, this is completely flat. You do want to hug that corner. Then for this one, completely flat once again. And then this is the first braking zone at Silverstone. So in the race, I usually tend to brake right when the curb starts. And then for quali and for time trial, I brake just slightly later than that. I brake usually around about here. And as you can see, we're going diagonally, and this is going to go off the track. So it's a bit unnatural, but the reason why I like braking like this is so that I can attack this corner a lot more. So in 8th gear, break down into 4th gear here, and then just attack this corner as much as you can. You don't want to touch that red sausage curb, just hug the curb, but only the black and white part. Don't touch the red sausage curb. And then get on the throttle smoothly, probably about 50%, maybe 60%. And then as soon as you get to this section, so as soon as you've passed the middle of the track in terms of width, you want to just flip the car in, obviously break down into 3rd gear. Once again, miss the red sausage curb, just touch the black and white parts here, and then you want to get a smooth exit. So be as smooth on the throttle as you possibly can. You don't want to hit this outside curb in here. Most of the grip is on the tarmac, so just use the tarmac and then cut that there, open up the RS. That's the first sector done. You just want to be as fast as you can down this straight. And then for this next corner, in the race, in quali, and in time trial, I brake at the same spot, to be honest with you guys. So just after the 50-meter board, you want to use all of the track on entry, use all the curbing on entry. Then you want to shift down to 4th gear, just flip the car in. Very easy corner to understeer at, so just hold on to the brakes just that slight bit longer. You don't want to hold it like super much, like this for example. You just want to hold it probably just about this amount, just so that you don't understeer wide, because it's so easy to understeer at this corner and at the next corner as well. So you want to do that for the next corner as well. Luffields. Speaking of Luffields, once again, you're going to be in 4th gear coming into this. You want to brake, you want to hug the curb, but don't hug it too tightly, or else you'll lose too much time. So you want to go just a little bit to the right of the middle of the track, so roughly around about here, and just carry as much speed down into 3rd gear. And then as you get towards the middle of the corner now, that's when you want to start getting on the throttle. Be smooth with it. Short shift up to 4th if you need to, if you feel the car losing the back end. And then by this point here, you want to be flat, because if you're not, you're going to lose time all the way down to Beckett's, especially in qualifying, because in qualifying and in time trial, this next corner is completely flat. In the race, if you feel as if you can take it flat, it's a lap by lap thing. If you feel as if you can take it flat, take it flat. But I usually just have a little bit of a security lift, maybe a 5-10% lift, just to make sure that I don't spin and lose the back end of the car in the race. But in quali or in time trial, I'm going to pretty much take this completely flat. Try not to understeer wide, of course. And then coming up to Maggots, Beckett's, and Chapel. For Maggots, completely flat through this part here in 8th gear. Don't touch the red sausage curb, actually. And then for Beckett's here, you want to shift down to 7th and just carry as much speed as you can. You can cut this corner here. You can even use the red sausage curbs. I found that I don't really lose the car even when hitting those 2 sausage curbs. And then for Chapel now, in 6th gear, you want to hug this corner here. Try and get as close to the green patch of the curb, and obviously you don't want to hit necessarily the red sausage curbs, but try and get as close as you can, and that will help grip the car. And then you want to be as smooth as you can on the throttle. Try and be as quick as you can. Open up the RS, and then the next corner is Stowe. Pretty much just a long straight here, just thinking about this next braking zone. Once you get close to it, you want to be as far, well, not as far left. You want to be right about here coming up to this corner once again, so you could just flick the car in. I usually brake in between the 50 and the curb during the race. For qualifying, I try and brake at the curb, so right around about here is where I try to brake. Hold on to the brakes just like, again, just like a teeny bit longer than you think you would, just to try and not understeer this corner. Because you're carrying so much speed, it's so easy to understeer the corner, but you make up a lot of time by having your right hand side of the car on this black and white curbing, and then just again smooth with the throttle, use all the track without invalidating, and then you'll be in 7th gear. For qualifying and for time trial, I like to brake right at this curb as it starts in the race. As I said before, I brake at the 100-meter board. For qualifying and for time trial, sometimes you could probably use this curb. If you're on a really good lap, I probably suggest not using that curb, just in case you end up locking up or losing the back end. But usually I just try and be as close to the curbing as possible. Down into 3rd gear. Oh, then you want to miss this red sausage curb here. But if this next corner is kind of interesting, there's 2 ways you can take it. You can either miss the red sausage curb, or if you get the line completely perfect, you can actually take this red sausage curb and the car will still grip up. It's just based on what line you take through here. Now once again, just be as smooth as you can, and then there you go, that's a lap of Silverstone. So we'll head over to the actual hot lap now so you can see it in real time. And as I said before at the beginning of the video, I pretty much messed up the final couple of corners there, but either way, it should be a good enough lap to show you exactly how to be quick around this track.
Okay, the time last lap was a 1:24.9.
So yeah, as you guys saw, I lost about 1/10.5 from that final corner, which means we would have probably done a 0.8. Still not exactly super quick compared to like the esports guys or anything, but I hope that the lap was quick enough and good enough at least to show you how to take the track around Silverstone. So if you did learn from it, make sure to smash the like button. Also, if you want to see more track guides, if you want to see more My Team content and league racing content, make sure to subscribe to the channel. If you want to get notified about every upload that happens on the channel, make sure to smash that bell notification as well. And I'll catch you guys in my next video.